Good Monday, everybody. I wanted to talk a little bit about the difference between yoga and yoga therapy. It would almost be better if it was a different name for yoga therapy, since we think of yoga in a certain way in the West. Hopefully we'll be catching up pretty soon to what it really means, or the whole spectrum of what it means. But right now it's largely asana, exercise yoga to, get a workout, get a yoga butt, all of that stuff that we see in social media. And it's so much more than that. It's so vast. And so beautiful. It's actually a transformative practice. Not saying that asana in Western yoga, the Western yoga thought process can't be transformative too. But I'll argue that not all group yoga classes are good for menopause symptoms. It depends on what your symptoms are. It depends on what the class is like. And it can actually aggravate your symptoms. It can aggravate hot flashes. It can aggravate anxiety. It depends on the postures that are put together, the breath patterns that are put together, if there is a focus on breath. So yoga therapy actually looks at the whole person on all layers of the human system, the 5 layers of the human system, and what your exact needs are, how much time you have to actually do a daily practice, what your lifestyle is, if you have a support system, what you eat, what you drink, what time you go to bed. All of these things are brought into it, and what your symptoms are, right? Where the imbalances may lie that need to be calmed down a little bit to bring you back into balance so that you can feel joyous and filled with life purpose, and not wondering, is this it, right? I know that feeling. It's kind of like, what? Is this it? Like, this is it? Like, and there's more to life than that. Once you find the right practice for you and you do it regularly, it's medicine. It's your daily medicine. So if you think of yoga therapy more like you are taking your daily medicine and working on the 5 layers of your human system with the practice your teacher gave you, and then going forward into the day, you notice a big difference. And of course, you can get an amazing workout with yoga therapy. If your goal is to get really strong, we got you covered. So you'll be begging for mercy. No, I'm just joking. But it's not that kind of yoga, but you will get really strong if that's your goal. It can be tailored to exactly what you are looking for and more. So this is the way to regulate your hormones. Group yoga classes can be wonderful for community and they feel good. Who doesn't like a good flow class? But it can aggravate your symptoms depending on what your symptoms are and what your constitution is and your individualness. So that being said, I do offer free 15-minute consultations so that you can see if it's a good match, and if you're interested in pursuing that, of actually getting to the root cause of what your symptoms are and not kind of slogging along. I'm speaking for myself. Maybe you're not slogging along, and that's wonderful. Slogging along trying to figure out, what am I missing? I'm doing everything right. I eat right. I sleep. I do everything right, and I'm still having these issues. And this was the missing piece of the puzzle for me. And that's why I am here to share it with the world, because this can change your life. And it's a beautiful, wonderful practice when you look at the entire yoga spectrum. So with that being said, have a wonderful day, and I hope this helped to clarify some things. All right, bye.